Good morning. I have a little poem / piece of writing that I was inspired to write last night, and I'm going to share it with you, and you can take from it what you will. It is entitled The Room. The room is a place that when you enter, you forget where you entered from. You forget the door in which you entered. Everything you experience inside the room will appear to you as real. You will be given senses that you will use to experience this room in a very 3D way. You will see, feel, touch, taste, perceive all that is to be. You will develop narratives and emotions around the people within the room. Some of your experiences will feel pleasant and joyful. Others will not. You will experience sorrow and grief, and people within the room may exit at unknown times. Relationships and strong bonds will be created, and you may start to believe that there is nothing more than what you experience in the room. You will decide what you want to experience before entering this room, but you will be given amnesia upon entering and make the experience a worthy and tangible experience. So what will you choose to experience? Do you wish to be a lover, a mother, a father, a daughter, a friend, an artist, an activator, a rebel? Will you eventually remember things beyond the room? Will the amnesia start to fade at points? Will you start to see the walls and see the translucency of what is beyond the room? Will you remember your true form and origin from which you came? And how much of that remembrance will flood into the room? Will you remember that your worth is not based on the characters perceived in the room, but that you were perfect before you entered? And your worth is not based on the rules and the experiences within the room. Will you start to feel shifts that appear in your reality as you begin to see shards of light penetrate the room and pierce the parts of you that have been programmed by the room? Will you remember how you operate outside of this room? Your expansiveness and limitless capacity? Will you remember the other senses you possess beyond what is deemed normal in the room? Experiencing the capacity to dip in and out from beyond this room. Maybe the walls will start to fall down and the rules stop shaping your experience, and the beyond and the atmosphere blend as one. Maybe you will learn that you can bring things from the beyond into the room. Treasures of heaven instantaneously arriving in the room. Miraculous, they will say, but you'll just smile. Causing the actors to display differently, and those that are still blinded by anemia. Will you feel less grief when room members exit, as now you can feel them and see them in the beyond, as if the walls are transparent and there is nothing between you and them? There is no separation to their presence. Will you maybe choose to dance in your rebellion to the rules of the room, causing others to wonder and watch in curious wonder or maybe annoyance? Perhaps you will start to comfort those who are still lost within the room, seeing their grief cause them so much pain that you wish to use your gifts and knowledge to lighten their load. Maybe you will choose to explore the room in new ways now that you realize the illusion of the room. Maybe what is now showing up as miraculous to the rule followers is really just remembering how you operate in the beyond. The room and the remembrance. In this moment, you will remember what you have always been. The dreamer and the dream. The light and the shadow, and the space beyond the room. You will become like the door, the space between two realms, dancing as one, heaven and earth.